Hey guys, Ben Osterveld here with the Business from Within podcast.
Hey guys, it's early morning, just heading into my office, and I just was thinking about a few coaching clients that I have that have been changing their coaching sessions with me a few times. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, how did I get this client? And I was like, they watched part of the documentary that I'm putting together. They probably saw me online. They'd reached out to me and they said, there's something about you. I just got to coach with you. And I went, here we go. I'm thinking, why don't they do what they're needing to do to move forward? Like, it's been like weeks and weeks of just delay and different things like that. And honestly, I don't even want to take $1 for people unless they have some kind of change or transformation or growth. Like, it's not my thing. Like, why would I have someone in my life take their money? If money's the motivation, I guess, but it's not. I really want to make an impact, and I know what I have works. But the thing is, again, it comes to the person behind the strategies and the tactics needs to be looked at. 80% of our issues are psychological, mental, emotional intelligence needs to be raised, self-awareness, to be yourself. And I just started breaking down in my head, what should I do with these people that cancel their appointments? And I thought, you know what? It's like, I definitely don't feel like just saying, screw it. I definitely feel like they're in my life for a reason. And I'm telling you this story because I'm sure some people can relate. But here's the thing. I figured it out, I think. One of them for sure doesn't want to be a real estate agent. It was a logical move to say, well, since I'm in this part of the industry, I think I need a change. This is what I want to do, is I want to become a real estate agent. So someone referred her to me. She heard me get interviewed on a podcast, and she goes, I had to call you, and then she wants to work with me. And so, and it was great. It was a great conversation. We had a good first meeting, good second meeting. But the second meeting, the thing had a lot of real estate kind of advice on how to get going and tactics on sales, marketing. And you know what? It was good, but then the meeting started getting canceled and changed, and I haven't been with her for like in a month or 6 weeks. And I'm just kind of thinking, what is going on? And I actually don't think she wants to be a real estate agent. I actually think she wants to be like a life transformational coach, kind of like myself. And that's why she's in my life. And I'm just like, so the next time, I'm just like, I just think, what does it take to run a life where you're using just logical strategy? The problem is that logically it makes sense for her to be a real estate agent because of money and even the way that her opportunity is in the business. I won't get into the details, obviously, because it's private, but it really does make sense to become a real estate agent. The thing is, though, if you don't want to, what's going to drive you? Like, let's stop for a second. Let's just think about a mother sees their kid or hears the kid's hurt at home. The mother has a broken leg because she just fell out of a vehicle or something. She would literally jump in the car with a broken leg, drive there, pick up that kid if he was hurt, and he would, like, the internal driving mechanism, the motivation that's built in to just help her kid, she would fix her leg later. Like, even with a broken leg, she's motivated. I'm fascinated by these insane motivational moments and what drives them, and then how can we repeat them, and how can we be motivated in our life? One of the biggest issues is that real estate agents don't do what they're supposed to do every day, and that's one of the biggest agents. It's the same thing with any entrepreneur, any business owner, but the thing is, the reason why these people can't get going is because I don't think they want to be real estate agents, but logically for the money, and it works good. But the thing is, though, you got to be tied to your passion. So here's the thing. There's some tweaks that people can make. Like, you don't have to change your whole life. You don't have to quit being an agent or even an entrepreneur. It's all the same. But you have to align yourself with marketing, with a lifestyle that you love. How many times did I sit down with someone, a real estate agent, and say, hey, what kind of marketing are you doing? Well, I'm flyering a neighborhood. And I go, oh, awesome. So do you love that? No. Does it work? No. That's called misalignment. How many things in your life, in your business, you're not aligned to? Because it's not that it's bad to be misaligned. It's just you won't have any drive. You won't have any motivation to actually move yourself forward. Most people are too scared to align with what they really want. And a lot of times it's a logical financial issue and it makes sense. But you know what? How are you ever going to move forward if you don't have the energy that drives you to move forward? I can tell you right now, in the last 10 years, I've been building a life, putting myself in positions that I stretch myself. I dig into my life and find out, why am I holding myself back? What are my self-sabotages? What do I love? What am I scared of? And whatever I'm scared of, I go toward. Because once I overcome what I'm scared of, what's left is rich courage. And with rich courage, you can actually do the things you actually want. And when you do the actual things you want, you get up in the morning. Like, I can get up at 5, put 4 or 5 hours in on what I'm doing because I love it. It's the most positive, powerful energy that you can have, is you position your life toward what you really want to do. And then what happens, even if it's a little bit tough, it doesn't matter. You're like a marathon runner. It doesn't matter. You're gonna make it. It doesn't matter because you love it. It's like someone playing hockey, or I'm playing hockey. I'm tired, but guess what? New shift shows up, no problem. I don't even care. I'll take a sip of water, I barely can breathe, and I'm out there again. You need to find this motivation in your guys' lives. What makes you absolutely insanely pumped and jacked? What life would you want to wake up with 4 or 5 in the morning because it's so exciting? You don't want to sleep because your life is so exciting. Guys, it doesn't take money. But what it does take is you got to face your fears, because your fears are exactly where your gift lies. Your fear is where you'll need to overcome to build your courage. There's absolute science to back when you make decisions that you go forward. You're going to build your willpower. You're going to change your whole brain chemistry. This is the most important thing. If you want to wake up in the morning and be super motivated, build a life that you're jacked about. But that is behind the fear. When you say, "Oh, I couldn't help mums with their kids. I couldn't be an astronaut. I couldn't." You know what? You're probably right, because what you believe is true. Guys, I'm just desperate for you to hear this. I'm telling you, this is the answer. I'm seeing people not motivated. I just think they're living a life that they don't want to live. And of course you don't want to go and ask someone for business if you're not that person. Maybe your business is like every other real estate agent out there. Maybe, or even, I'm following the proper systems. I went to a conference and this is how we do it. It's not always true. It's not always true. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. I love that you hear me. You know what? If you get anything out of this, please reach out. I'd absolutely love it. It's weird because I'm talking to myself right now until someone responds back, until someone listens, until someone comments. If it's on iTunes, make sure you go up there and comment. If you totally hated it, put it out there. I love to see it all. Cheers, guys.